If you could give a single girl
Yeah.
some dating advice, what would you say to her?
How old?
Like 21.
Just bang them all. But I will say, bang dudes quietly. Don't tell everybody. Bang girls, bang guys, bang dogs, trans, whatever you want. But keep an eye out for the good ones in your college.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, keep the solid dudes in your back pocket. Like, befriend them, but don't f them or date them or nothing until you're kind of like older and you're ready to like settle down with a boy.
Yeah.
And then call that guy up, like that one you had your eyes on. And then be like, what's up, dude? What's up, Rick? And then he'll be stoked to talk to you. But keep a good one in your back pocket.
Make sure you got your eye open for the simp, dog. Don't let him know you out here busting it open. But hell, even if you was busting it open, the simps ain't gonna give a anyway. They just want their turn to marry your hollowed out up. But the thing is, she ain't saying that these women ain't already doing anyway. Right? They're already doing this.
A lot of these men have realized that, unfortunately, for a lot of these modern women, it might seem like opting out is the best choice. Because when you look at how much stress you have to go through, modern women being inconsistent, just those two alone will have you saying, or, you know, kind of reconsidering and saying, well, maybe this is not the journey for me right now. Maybe I need to go build myself up. Maybe I need to focus on myself. Maybe I need to put a little bit more into who I am.
We're doing the proper way. You should hug your friend's girl, or how your girl should hug your friends. So when I hug my wife, meat to stomach, you know what I'm saying? We hugging this meat to stomach. You see that meat laying on that stomach. You see that meat on the stomach. All right, that's how you hug your girl. You know what I'm saying? That meat to that stomach. All right. I want to see how you would hug one of the homies. If you see him, how do you hug him?
Jason, I go like this.
That's how you hug him?
Yeah.
Okay. Does the man hand go?
I don't know.
Does the man hand go right here? Is that proper?
I think it's on my shoulder.
It's like this.
I think you just put it up like that.
Okay. So that's the proper way. Then you should hug your husband's friend. So I always do like this. Like, you can do the lean in hug to the girl, like, cause you gotta keep, this leg has to go forward first. But the man, no. Let me tell you, this leg has to go first. It keeps you that space in between.
So
you know,
front hug.
no, I'm saying if I did a front hug, I'm leaving that space. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, like that type of shit? Because I don't want that meat on the stomach. That's a little odd. Or you can just go and put a side one like that.
Should be side.
Side. Those are the proper ways that you need to be addressing your husband or your husband's friends and your wife's friend. It should never be. If y'all hugging y'all homeboy's girl like this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing some shit like this and shaking, and that meat is up. Hey, come down, Richard. And that meat is on that stomach. Y'all disrespectful. Those are the proper ways to do hugs.
This is proof that way too many women care more about not being liked than they care about the love they trying to convince us they want. It's a black man searching for white women for love. And she said, y'all black men are insufferable. Like, what the fuck? I seen some black women say, we like white men, but they don't like us. That shit get embarrassing, because this is the same type of nigga. He just don't like you, and I don't think the skin color got nothing to do with it. Women are always complaining about men who sound like they just don't like them. But because they can't accept that, all of the men in the world are the worst. Everything the men show to say they don't like these women, that's who all of us are. They want us to believe they hate men because they tired of being done wrong. They just want to be loved, right? But for some reason, even when they single, they complain because they don't have to have these problems in their life. You don't have a black man that don't like black women. 100% of the time that women complain about men, it sounds like everything they need to know to not waste their time. But when they complain, it sounds like they got a problem still. You single and free, and you still got issues, because y'all care more about the fact that people don't like you than you care about the love y'all claim to want from us. Subscribe to my YouTube, Planet Reality.
And you know, men have decided it's easier to take a step back. It's easier to opt out rather than trying to hop into confusion, rather than trying to force my way into a situation that, quite frankly, doesn't seem advantageous to me. Doesn't seem like it's going to go well. So I'm not going to sit up there and continue to be like, oh man, I got to get her. I got to get. No, I don't. No, I don't. The alternative with me forcing myself into this space is I have somebody acting crazy with me. And I don't have time for that.
I'm going to tell you what my definition of submission is.
Okay.
It means to come under your mission.
Absolutely.
So if you are a leader, if you have vision, if you are humble, if God is your source, you know where you're going, you got a plan for our life.
Yeah.
When I come to you, you're going to present and say, Tiffany, this is the mission.
Yeah.
This is where I'm heading. Will you come under what I'm doing? Because God has made you my helpmeet.
Yeah.
This is the mission. I need your help in making it even bigger. I get excited about submission.
Okay.
I find submission so sexy.
Yeah.
I find submission to the place where I finally get to exhale, because now I get to be in my place that God made me, where I get to be a woman.
Yeah.
I get to be in my soft season, because now I get to be a part of the mission that God has given you.
Yeah.
I don't think submission is hard.
It's not.
The problem is, women, sometimes we are so eager to be with somebody that we don't really take the time to first see what is his mission.
Yeah.
What am I signing up to submit
So
to?
good, baby.
I am about to come under. The other problem with culture is nobody wants to come under somebody else's mission.
You know, a lot of these modern women really don't understand that men are seeing the same thing over and over again. When I date this woman, it don't really matter if you're black, white, Hispanic. Men are seeing the same thing. And quite frankly, you're seeing it across different continents. You're seeing it in Asia. You're seeing it in Australia. You're seeing it here in the US. Might be seeing it in Canada. You're seeing it in South America. It doesn't really matter. In certain sects and portions of wherever region you're in, there's a certain agenda that is being pushed where these modern women are acting a certain way. Men are seeing that and saying, oh, I know where this is about to go. I'm out.
Can we talk about the passport bros for a second, please? Can we talk about men intentionally getting passports to go out of the country to procure a woman for themselves? Now, I know people gonna get in their feelings about this subject, but I want to ask the question, why? I want to ask the question, why are men doing it? And I also want to ask the question, is it necessary? Is the behavior of women here in America so unacceptable that the men have to leave the country to find a suitable mate?
Today's topic, things women do that push good men away. Daughters of Zion, today is not condemnation, it is correction with love. Sometimes we pray for a good man, but our habits push him away when he arrives. Let's speak openly. A good man does not fear a strong woman, but he may fear constant disrespect. Strength and harshness are not the same. Some women test love too much. You keep setting traps, playing mind games, and calling it checking his loyalty. A mature man does not want drama, he wants peace. Constant suspicion can exhaust even an honest partner. If he must always defend himself, he may eventually defend his exit. Some women want a leader, but resist being led. Partnership requires cooperation, not competition. If every small disagreement becomes a public discussion with friends and family, trust begins to die. Privacy protects intimacy. Ask yourself today, do I create peace in my relationship or pressure? Because a good man is drawn to where he feels respected, appreciated, and emotionally safe. Nagging can make a man feel like a failure even when he is trying. Encouragement can make him rise higher. A man who feels valued will invest more. A man who feels belittled will withdraw. Not every man who left was a bad man. Sometimes he was a good man who got tired. Growth is attractive. Respect is powerful. Wisdom sustains love. May God bless his words in our hearts. Amen.
And a lot of these modern women are wanting men to yearn. They're wanting men to chase. They're wanting men to pursue. But in today's, the the way it happens in today's dating, that puts you as the weaker vessel because, you know, I'm the prize, right? You chase me, you want me, show me that you want me. I've already proved myself by the fact that you want me, even though I haven't done anything. The fact that you want me means I'm more valuable in this relationship. And that's what a lot of modern women are doing. So when a man steps back and says, okay, well, you know, if you're not going to reciprocate and you're going to think that you all that, I'm just going to go ahead and go the other way. I'm going to go a different direction. Now you're stunned and you're talking about men aren't men anymore.
Older women are starting to say in their 40s that they prefer younger men. And we've had people on our podcast that are in their 40s that have said this, because I'm not in my 40s, so I don't know. But they're saying because they're more easy-minded, they're not stuck in their ways, and they're not intimidated by strong women. So they're like, we are, and I hear this all the time. The older women are saying the young men
What's
got
older
it.
woman then? Let's talk about that. Since
Well, 40s.
Okay, so 40-year-old women who like younger men just like boy toys.
I could believe that.
They just like somebody because everybody done written them off and nobody want them, and now they just want a partner, and they know it's not gonna be a
Nobody want them.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be no attachment because the young dude ain't gonna be feel. A young dude eventually gonna be like, well, you know, I'm just gonna get with her and that's it. And they know this ain't long term. He already know it ain't long term. If he like 26, 28, he know he got a future with something else. So this is just a pass along, pass by. This is
there's
just taking
some
up time.
men that have been like Drea's with, oh boy, they have a kid together. He's like 23 and she's 45 or something.
But there is cases where, you know, there is cases to where an older lady can like really like turn a young boy out, and he's just overwhelmed, and he's just like.
I think that it's kind of strange that when men are with super young women, we're like, that's disgusting, you're this. But when women do it, it's not looked at like that.
Hard truth to swallow. Watch the video all the way through. Let me know what you think. Let's go.
We can't wash men off. Period. No, I need you to hear me. We cannot wash men off. There will always be a remnant of the men that we've been with inside of our bodies for life. So if you are just filled with all of these different people, you know how many different soul ties, demon spirits you got in your body?
But so do men though.
No, men can wash us off.
Talk to him.
No.
What do you mean no?
I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying because we are incubators and they are the whatever.
Penetrators. That's what they are. Yeah. It's a sport, especially for certain types of men. And for us to sit here and act like we could be just like men, that's wild.
Was she speaking facts? Yes or no?
Y'all are not gonna like what men are doing on dates now. I have a friend that secretly records his dates and then runs the audio through Claude for feedback. He swears it's for self-improvement. It literally coaches him like, you could have gone deeper here. Maybe don't talk about peptides for 9 uninterrupted minutes. Imagine going on a date, but afterwards you're getting notes. Like, good chemistry, but low emotional depth. Strong start, but weak follow through. I swear dating is getting so dystopian. Like, we're literally just casually A/B testing human connection. But also, it's kind of the only way to get honest, unbiased feedback. So the question is it insane? Or is it kind of genius?
Their feelings are involved. Now it becomes a problem. Now they want you to feel the way that they feel, but at the beginning we made it clear that ain't me
crazy. The person who fell in love is definitely at fault. And the reason is, and all that, we gonna keep it real up here today. We gonna keep it real up here today. Because at the end of the day, people enjoy lying to themselves to keep somebody that I really like and I knew I liked right from the top of the relationship close to me. And that's the problem. You knew that if I kept it G and said, you know what, I really like you and I might fall for you, that was going to push you away because that ain't what you wanted. So what am I going to say? I'm going to say, okay, you don't want a relationship? I don't either. And then hoping that's going to keep you close to me and hoping that eventually you're going to develop the same feelings I got. And then when that person who stand on their word that they said at the top of the relationship, I don't want to be with you catching feelings has nothing to do with that person being right or wrong. You lie.
Do that. And cook up.
Hey, Akash, Andrew Schultz, the whole Flagrant staff, shut the up for
forever. This interview right here.
Akash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
I looked into what you guys are about, and a lot of this is just childish.
It aged fucking perfectly. This dude was like a virgin before he got married, trying to lecture me on how to fucking deal with females. And then 3 years later, this stupid fucking dothead his wife is being a whore all over fucking Instagram, TikTok, dragging his name through the mud to do so.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. I was popping my pussy, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through.
This could not have aged better.
He walked away because you loved fighting with him more than you loved fighting for him. He walked away because you loved using his emotions against him rather than listening. He walked away because you loved yourself more than you ever were capable of loving him. He walked away because he at some point had to think of his own self-worth rather than chasing someone that was more in love with disrespecting him than respecting him. So yes, he fucking walked away because at some point you breaking him became nothing but numbness for him.
Someone asks about your body count. If someone asks how many people you've slept with, like they care, like it's a decision maker in their mind of if they're gonna fuck you, and it's like you should be lucky enough to fuck me anyways. But that's a big red flag for me.
But I just feel in the modern world, I don't really understand why it's relevant. Everyone's sleeping around. I mean, like men and women. So, because I often feel this question seems to be asked a lot about women. Why is it okay for men to sleep around and not for women? That's the thing I don't really understand. Hello, who do you think the men are sleeping with? Women.
Where you calling me from, sweetheart?
Michigan.
Michigan, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, 27. You have any kids?
Yes, I do.
How many kids?
I have 4 kids.
You have 4 kids. How old are your 4 children?
I have a 10-year-old, and then I have an 8-year-old, and then I have a 4-year-old, and I have I gotta think how she's 6 months now. Yep, okay.
But how many men, eh?
Who are you talking to? What do you want? No, you said.
You want live? Yeah,
Are you serious?
Yo, you just told me
Talk
about it.
You told. Okay, sorry, because he was just saying he wanted to be single, and now that I'm out here looking for someone,
why did you even on that anyway?
Leave me alone. Like seriously, go back over there and cry like you was.
Yo, see what I'm
That's
talking
weird.
about?
So what was the question?
How you gonna tell me to I can sit here and think about it, and then you sit here?
No, he always. So you know Kendra, you be watching her show?
It don't even matter. How
do you know Kendra's show? Wait a minute.
How
did you know it was Kendra? How did you know it was Kendra?
I can hear her voice. I can hear
the Kendra, don't you think that's a little suspicious that he just know your voice? That means that he be on here watching it, right? Yeah. So but no, I gotta go. Thank you. No, come here.
Download the Kendra G Singles dating app now, available on iPhones and Android phones.
Severely, he screwed my life up. I've waited for my husband for so many years, and I'm just getting mad.
What kind of world do we live in where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date?
They're telling women to be just like men, be as promiscuous as you want, just behave like a man. Yeah. You know, climb the corporate ladder, get degrees. And now you have women that are in their late 30s and like, I did the corporate ladder, I have the house, I have the Tesla, I've paid off my debt, I've decorated my house beautifully, I'm a wonderful cat mom to my 3 cats. Why can't I find a man? I'm attractive. It's like, because you've basically turned yourself into a man. You've accomplished all the things that a man is supposed to accomplish to attract a woman, and now you've priced yourself out of the dating market. There's very few men out there that, again, hypergamy, that are at your level or higher. And these guys that are at your level or higher, they're not looking for a 40-year-old body. They want a 25-year-old hottie that looks beautiful in a bikini.
My ex-boyfriend said the main reason that he broke up with me is because I brought up the orange peel theory and he thought it was ridiculous. And you know what? I would like someone who wants to peel an orange for me. Really would. I'm not gonna ask you to. I just want to know that you would. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah, he didn't break up with you because he didn't want to peel an orange for you. He broke up with you because you're the type of person who uses viral TikTok trends to test people. No one wants to be constantly tested and played with like the relationship's a game. Because it's going to start with the orange peel theory, then you're going to do the ketchup test, and then the next thing you know, he doesn't know when and where the hidden camera is going to be next with you testing him with some new challenge. The orange peel theory is a red flag to dudes that you have been sucked into a much larger sphere of relation anti-male ideology. It's a very unforgiving space where men are seen as these lazy, unloving buffoons, and where them asking to split bills in a shared lifestyle for a serious relationship means that he must hate you. I just think it's so disingenuous that she's trying to say that he just couldn't handle peeling oranges, when the reality is that he didn't want to handle being constantly tested, and based on the way she also dodges accountability, I don't blame him.
It's your boy,
This is absolutely ridiculous. This woman isn't upset because those men are staring at her. She's actually upset that they're not looking at her. That's right. She's so arrogant and thinks that what she's doing is so impressive that everybody in the gym should be looking at her, to the point where she says they were trying so hard not to look. And because those men aren't looking at her, that they're bitchy. One of the gentlemen saw this and commented. She replied it was his fault, the energy was off, and if she wasn't such a strong woman, she would have left the gym. He said she was entitled and reaching, which of course she was. But hey, that's social media and main character syndrome in 2025. Anything to be a victim or get attention, even when there is literally nobody doing a thing to you. You're ridiculous. Grow up. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
The men at this age, they're all looking for marriage, right? They like men. Obviously, marriage benefits the man, so like they want it. They want a long-term relationship. They want a wife. Blah blah blah. I don't want a husband. I don't want to be a wife. I just want to be romanced. Okay, is that so much to ask for? The end goal for me and the men at this age are so different. A way for me to just be like on the first date, hey, so like I don't want to be your wife. But if you want to have fun and like, you know, romance me, I'm down. Does this sound a little bit like I'm just here for like fun and flirting? Yes.
If a guy was chasing you and then suddenly went ghost, he didn't just stop liking you. It's actually the opposite. Think about it. Why would he waste his time, his energy, and his texts on someone he didn't want? He liked you a lot. That's why he was trying so hard in the beginning. But here's what happened behind the scenes. He was giving 100% and he felt like he was getting 0% back. He felt like he was playing a game of catch, but you never threw the ball back. And this is the part most girls totally misunderstand about why he left without saying a word. He didn't tell you why he was upset because in his head there was nothing to say. He figured if she really liked me, I wouldn't have to beg for her attention. He didn't ghost you to be mean. He went silent because he felt invisible. He saw your lack of effort as a clear sign that you just weren't that into him. So he did the only thing he could do to keep his pride. He didn't lose interest in you. He just lost interest in being the only one trying.
I just saw a girl turn down a guy like 4 times, and then he went across the bar and got another girl, and she got jealous and mad and started pursuing him and trying to sabotage him and the other girl he was talking to. What?
You know, attention is a drug. She just wanted that man to chase her down, to feel that he really wanted her. Like, I don't understand why y'all think a man is supposed to continue to beg you just to get your number. Like, that's not how it works. You said you was not interested. Now, if he would have been begging her, then she would have been like, oh, he harassing me. He bothered me. He's crazy. He's desperate. All of those things. But because he moved on to the next person, here you come harassing him because he didn't harass you. which is ass backwards. But that's how a lot of women is. They want to feel overly important to somebody. Like, you're not the only woman in the bar that he's attracted to, but you're the one he chose to come to first. But you said no. Okay, so be it. Let me go about my business. People not trying to force people to be with them. Like, you never force nobody to try to talk to you because you wanted to talk to them. It's too many fish in the sea, baby.
I like you. I like you too. But here we go. I'm just not ready for like a long-term kind of a thing, because you're still trying to find yourself and you have a lot of things that you want to work on and you don't want to get distracted from your career. Yes, that's exactly. How'd you know that's what I was going to say? Oh, I don't know. Just a hunch. Wow, we're so like in tune with each other. I know. Imagine if we were actually boyfriend, girlfriend, started dating. Yeah, I know. I think about that a lot, but it's just like I'm not in that right headspace right now, and if I know I'm not there, I don't want to like waste your time, you know? It's basically what you've been doing this whole time. Yeah, I totally get it. But I really like you and I hope we can stay friends. Nah. What?
Wait, say that again.
Said I don't want you to have to work ever. I want you to be a stay-at-home mom.
But what if I want to work?
Well, that's fine. You can work. But if it makes you happier to not work, then I don't want you to work.
And how are you gonna do that?
I'll provide. When you're home, it just feels like more of a home. When we're both out working, it just doesn't feel, I don't know. It just feels right. Like when I'm working and I come home and you're able to like either take care of the house or like do what you want to do, hang out with your friends, like, because you have passions too and you're very productive. You're not a lazy person. You're just glowing when you get to do what you want to do. But when you're bogged down with work that you don't want to do, I'm like, what's the point? Like, why should you don't have to work, you know? And I'd rather you be happy. I feel like it's better for you. It's better for the marriage. And if we have kids, better for the kids, you know? You're not like slaving away at something you don't even want to do.
You like taking care of me?
I do. I love taking care of you. I like knowing that you're doing like what you're called to do and you're happy and thriving. And I like being able to provide for you and take care of you without you having to worry about it.
Yeah. But what if we have kids and then I'm like, oh, I want to, you know? Like I'm like, oh, it's kind of hard being.
Yeah, I mean, you got your master's degree and now you're equipped to work if you want to work, you know. But if it's not something you love or enjoy and it's not fulfilling, and there's other things you could do that are more fulfilling, then I support that.
So you just support me?
Yes, I support you and your dreams.
Eu conheço todos os defeitos do meu marido, mas se depender de mim, as pessoas vão conhecer somente as qualidades dele. Não cabe a você expor para pai, para mãe, para colega de trabalho, para amigo, os erros do seu parceiro ou da sua parceira. Porque tem coisa que a gente resolve dentro de casa. Porque casamento, André, não é palco para espectador, não é palco para plateia, é bastidor. A gente precisa entender que casal que se honra em público é casal que se cura no particular. Então, a partir do momento que você expõe o seu cônjuge, que você não protege a reputação, o nome dele, o seu relacionamento vai acabar aos poucos, dia após dia. E as pessoas que tanto condenaram o seu cônjuge não vão estar do seu lado segurando a sua mão quando isso acontecer. E é por isso que o que acontece em um matrimônio fica dentro do matrimônio. Seu pai não tem que saber, sua mãe não tem que saber, ninguém tem que saber. Somente você, teu cônjuge, Deus e um líder espiritual, se esse líder tiver autoridade para falar sobre o assunto que está sendo representando um entrave na sua vida.
Daddy issues? I have reverse daddy issues, honey. A man doesn't want to do something for me? My My dad would. You don't want to pick up your phone for hours? Crazy, because my dad picks up first ring even at 3 a.m. You're not going to pay for my food? Yikes. My dad would never let me reach for the bill. You're not taking the lead? My brain literally gets to turn off when I'm with my dad. Oh, you were busy? My dad worked days and nights and still had time to ask how I was doing. You raised your voice to make a point? My dad never needed volume to command respect. If you think that I'm going to settle for less than what I grew up with, good luck, because he literally set the standard.
Yeah, so the goal is, if you're given the honor of being a dad, to be the kind of man that you would want your daughter to marry, and to be the kind of man that you would want your sons to become. If you are a woman, it's to be the kind of woman you would want your sons to marry and the kind of woman you'd want your daughters to become. Marriage makes a man better, and no man is fully ready to be married. He gets married, and then by being with his wife, she brings out the best in him. And so if you're a single gal with really high standards, just know that the man that your father was, if he was a great man, he got there because of his wife. If you're just looking at a single man saying you should be like my dad, he's not going to get there without you. So you're not looking for a guy who is there, but he's trying to get there, and you're the one who can help him make that happen.
I firmly believe the man should be the one leading in the early stages of dating. He should be pursuing you, not chasing you, because there is a distinction. A high-level man is not going to chase you if you are not showing interest, if you are playing hard to get. But let him lead, let him initiate. Should not be the one pushing things forward or pursuing a relationship with him. That does not mean you should be passive. If you like the guy, you should definitely express interest, reciprocate the interest. To help reveal his level of interest in you, he needs to lead. Because, put it this way, if you give a dog a treat or a bone, you just put it right in front of them, they're probably gonna take it because it's right in front of them. But if they have to put in a little bit of work, they gotta make an effort for it, will help reveal their interest in you.
And, modern women continue to say, why is this guy not asking me out? Why won't this guy shoot his shot? Why is this guy seeing me, staring at me, but he's hesitating? I mean, at some point in time, maybe you should realize what the man is going through. Maybe you should realize, you know what? This date really cost him. You know what? He might have to spend a little time. He might have to spend some, we both spending time, but he's got to spend his money on the date. Instead of just saying, well, I spend my money too, in a way, because I use my makeup, and, I go get a spray tan, and one woman said, man, I took a workout class. I was like, girl, that workout class ain't gonna do nothing for nobody. You just started working out. You went to one workout class. You didn't lose no weight. As far as I'm concerned, you wasted, you didn't waste your time, but if you saying that you did it for him, you wasted your time. You need to have been doing that well before you met him, during the time that you met him, and then after the time that you met him. That's how these modern women do. They try to assign stuff to men and say, oh, well, I'm doing it for you, so I got to spend money in a way. No, you're going to spend that money anyway.